Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. So today I'm going to be doing a half cut crease look. Now I know I've been kind of not doing as many beauty tutorials as I would have liked, but I'm getting back into the swing of things. So if you guys see 2 beauty videos this week, y'all just gonna be like, okay Sanesh, we see you girl, okay? Okay, so yeah, let's just get into this video. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face. Now Revlon has their new primers, which I've absolutely been loving. So I think I'm gonna go in with the Brightening and Even Skin Tone Primer. I also didn't do my brows today because I thought, okay, since we're doing a full face, I'll do my brows on camera for a change. Okay, so for brows today, we're going to change it up a bit, and I'm going to be going in with one of my new Revlon Brow Light pomades. Which color do I want to use? I think I want to use the shade Grey Brown. And this is like a dual-ended pencil. It's got like a highlighter and brow color, and you can mix these together or you can use them separately. I'm just going to use them together on my eyebrow. It's supposed to give you like natural looking brow hairs with that highlight aspect to it. Okay, did you guys see how quickly I just filled in my brows? That was super quick. And it has a really nice kabuki brush. Then going in with some concealer, I'm taking my NYX Medium Conceal Correct Contour Palette. And I'm just going to carve out under my brow. Okay, so I just used some concealer to carve out under my brow. So next we're going to go into foundation. Now this is a foundation I have not used in a while, but I feel like for those of you who have dry skin, this is such a good foundation. This is the Revolution foundation sticks. It's the fast base foundation sticks. I'm going to be using 2 shades because I don't have the shade that matches me exactly. 12.5 matches me exactly, but I have to mix F12 and F13. So just put this on the center of my face. This could probably suit me right now because it's winter, but we're not going to take that chance. And then I'm going to be using the Beauty by Zar sponge. I've seen so many people rave about it, so I'm finally testing it out for myself. I usually find that, you know, the first time you try a sponge out, like, it could go anyway because, like, I feel like you have to genuinely break a sponge in. But I mean, this sponge is doing a really good job. The sound that you guys are hearing right now is definitely a new sponge sound. But I mean, this sponge is quite nice, if I do say so myself. No wonder everybody loves it. Also, in my last video, I kept calling Beauty by Zar the wrong name. Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. It's Beauty by Zar, okay? Beauty by Zar. Do you guys see how nice this coverage of the Fast Base foundation sticks is? It's just the bomb diggity. Next, I'm going to go in with my 2 favorite concealers. I'm going to be using my Revlon Candid and my L'Oreal Infallible More Than Concealer. I just really like these 2 combined. I feel like the L'Oreal Infallible is great on its own, but I don't know, I just feel like mixing these 2, it just looks so beautiful under the eyes. Probably because both of the formulas are just so stunning. Obviously, nobody has to be as high maintenance as me and mix their concealers. It's actually quite decent. I haven't used a sponge in a while to blend out my foundation, so I decided to give this one a go, and yeah, I really like it. It's really nice. Blends everything out perfectly. Okay, so then I'm going to be going in with my Revlon Candid banana powder. You guys know I really love a good banana powder, so the fact that Revlon came out with one, I'm so excited. And this is so finely milled, you guys. although the container itself is a pain in the butt to open. Oh, but we get it, you know, we make it work. I'm just going to set under my eyes. And down the center of my face as well. You actually may have to set this foundation all over your face because it is a cream. It doesn't set, like I said, it is for more dry skin. So I'm gonna go in with my translucent powder from Bionic Babe, and I'm just going to set the rest of my face with this powder, just so that it doesn't transfer and doesn't move. If you have dry skin, you do not have to do this step. Like, you can just leave it on your skin like that. It doesn't dry out. Although I will say that some areas of my face are dry, but I still do powder regardless. And this Bionic Babe powder is actually not like hella drying, you know? So that's what I really, really like. Even the Candid powder is not drying. But I only want the brightening effect to be on certain areas of the face, which is why I'm using two different powders. Okay, then we're going to go into bronzer. Now, the reason why I do bronzer before I move on to eyes is because I want to chisel out my nose. So I'm going to go in with the Revlon Skin Lights bronzer. This is in this shade Sun-Kissed Beam. And I am just going to bronze up my face. These bronzers are so beautiful, you guys. And it's actually quite affordable as well, which is amazing. I'm gonna try a Nikki Tutorials tip and bronze my entire nose. Nikki Tutorials TikToks are actually like really, really nice. I've been trying to contour my nose like the specific Instagram filter, because that filter makes my nose look super snatched. I don't even know if I'm doing it justice, but I'm gonna try. Okay, then I'm gonna go back in with my banana powder, the same Revlon one, and I'm just going to chisel my nose. Sometimes I feel like with the way my nose is set out, like I can't really chisel the sides. It just doesn't look as natural-ish. Next, we're going to move on to the eyes, and I'm going to be using a new primer that I got from Alila. They were really kind to send me this in PR. So this is what it looks like, their new primer. And this is called the It's Lid eyeshadow primer. Ooh, like it's a play on words, like it's lit, but it's lid. Okay, so I'm going to prime my lids with this. This is self-setting, I believe, and all that good stuff. And it's perfect for cutting the crease as well, which I'm definitely going to do today. I feel like I haven't done a good cut crease in a while. Okay, I should have probably done one lid at a time, but it's fine. So this eyeshadow primer is just like most eyeshadow primers that I have tried. They do dry down pretty quickly on the lid, which is fine because the eyeshadow packs on perfectly well onto the lid. I've had this with so many different eyeshadow primers, from Morphe to so many different brands that I've tried. The fast setting ones do this, but you guys will see when I go in with eyeshadow, you won't be able to tell. Okay, so next we're going to go in with this Mismatch palette. This is a local cruelty-free brand, and they sent this palette to me, and it is so beautiful, you guys. It is so beautiful, and oh, just look at it. Just look at the colors. It is so beautiful. Okay, so I did create a really natural look with this palette, and I think I'm going to recreate that look because I just absolutely love that look, and I haven't loved a natural look like that in a while. So I'm going to go in with this shade called Sunset. And I know you guys are probably thinking, oh my god, Sanesh, your lids look a hot mess. But trust me, once the eyeshadow goes on, it ain't no thing. Do y'all see that? Ain't nothing wrong with the eyeshadow or the primer. So if you guys are having this issue with your primer, just know that once you put eyeshadow over, it's literally going to cover all of that up. Like, you're literally not going to see it. It's just what happens with fast setting bases. It's completely normal. So I'm going to be blending the sunset shade into my crease and on my lower lash line as well. Okay, I brought you guys in just a little bit closer. I'm taking the sunset shade into my crease and dusting it on my lower lash line as well. This is really such a beautiful transition shade. So next I'm going to go into the shade Rock, which is this shade right here. And I'm going to pack this on the outer corner of my eye and into my crease. Okay, I'm going to go in with a little bit of the shade Feisty, which is this black shade right here. And we're just going to add a little bit of depth. Woo, this palette is pigmented, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, Miss Match, come through. Wow, okay, this black is really pigmented. I was not expecting that. I'm just going to go in with a little bit of that sunset shade again and just make sure there are no harsh lines. Blend that out. I'm just focusing this darker shade just on the outer corner of the eye. I'm not taking it too much into the crease. Taking a little of this black because a little goes a long way. Did I mention to you guys that Miss Match is actually a local brand? So definitely check them out on Instagram if you guys are looking to support some local brands, especially in this difficult time. Okay, so next I'm going to go ahead and cut my crease. And I'm going to be taking the same Alila base. I'm just going to put it on the back of my hand. Putting a really good amount on the back of my hand as well. Then I'm going to take my Morphe M224 brush. This is from the James Charles collection. And I'm going to cut my crease. Also, Alila is a local brand as well. I'm using a lot of local brands today, which I think is super exciting. So next I'm going to go in with the shade Honor, which is this beautiful like champagne color right here. And I'm just going to pack this all over the eyeshadow base. Okay, I love that. So I'm also going to go in with the shade Rich, which is this beautiful like bronzy type of color. And I'm gonna put this on the center of my lid. Ooh, okay, this is beautiful. Not like the center, more like towards the outer third, just to kind of give it a bit more of a bronzy vibe. I mean, these eyeshadows are really, really pigmented and like they bold really, really well. Okay, so I'm going to take my blending brush, just blend out any harsh lines on the outer corner of my eye. Okay, so now we're going to go on to liner, and I'm going to be using my Catrice It's Easy Tattoo Liner Pen. And for those of you who want to know how I do my liner, I literally line my lash line. Like so, and then you want to draw a wing, and then you connect the wing to the liner. Now this obviously takes years of practice to get the hang of, so please don't feel like if you're a beginner and you just started that this is the pace you need to go at, because you don't. Okay, for blush, I'm going to go in with one of my Revlon blushes. This is in the shade Hot Cheeks. You guys know Revlon blushes are literally my favorite. They last such a long time, just in general. They are super pigmented as well. And these are some of my favorite blushes of life. I've been using Revlon blushes for a while now, and I love them. One day I'm gonna do like e-girl inspired makeup where like the blush is like right under here. It's gonna be such a vibe. Also, you guys, my new favorite word is vibes. So if you hear me say vibes everywhere and anywhere, you know that's my new favorite word. Okay, I'm gonna go in and just dust off my bake or any excess powder still left on the face. And then it is time for highlight. So I'm gonna go in with my Revlon Skin Lights highlight. This is the prismatic highlighter in Twilight Gleam. This is like one of the medium shades. There's also a lighter one than this, but I'm gonna go in with this one today using my Beauty by Zara. I had to read the handle because I don't want to make the mistake again. And I'm gonna highlight the tops of my cheeks. This highlight is just, it's so beautiful, you guys. So beautiful. We're also gonna highlight sides of my temples, bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow. Don't forget to highlight that inner tear duct as well. Before I go in and set my eyebrows, I'm gonna go in with my Switch Beauty Superhero Spray. And I'm just gonna set my makeup into place. Favorite spray of life. Then I'm gonna go in with my finishing gel from Scarlet Hill. And this is actually a tinted, actually no, I'm gonna use the tinted one. The tinted one is called the Brow Mascara. This is in the shade Medium Brown. And I'm just gonna give this a go today. Okay, it's pigmented. Got a little bit on that on my skin. So I really like the clear finishing gel, but this one's also really decent as well. Next, we're gonna go on to lips, and I'm gonna be using my Essence Ultra Last Lip Liner. I don't know if they still have this. This is in the shade Lavender Blender because Essence is always discontinuing their products. Gonna line my lips with this. But I have two liquid lipsticks. One is from Pink Cosmetics and one is from Miss Match. I'm gonna have a look at both these colors and then decide which one I'd like to wear today. Okay, so this one is like a more warmer tone. This one's like a more pinky tone. Okay, I think I'm gonna go in with this Pink Cosmetics one because I think the pinky tone, this is in the shade Royalty. Okay, this definitely goes a lot better with my lip liner that I currently have on. Okay, and lastly, we're going to go in with lashes. So for lashes today, I'm going to be using my Sphinx lashes in the style Cleopatra. This is just such a beautiful style of lash. They recently sent me a whole bunch of lashes, you guys, from Sphinx. So thank you so much to Sphinx for spoiling me. And then they also launched their new Hexa liner glue. Okay everyone, so that is it for this makeup look. I feel like this is very date appropriate. Like you could totally go on a date with Bae with this makeup look. It is so beautiful. I'm loving it. I'm honestly loving it. I would totally wear it out to a date. It's just so beautiful, so glamorous. And now that we are in lockdown 2, maybe you could go out there and find your future Bae. You know, within reason, of course. Please be responsible. Please wear your masks. Please, let's all stay alive during this pandemic. So yeah, you guys, I really hope you guys have enjoyed this makeup look. Comment down below. Let me know, would you recreate this? And if you do, please tag me on Instagram. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to slay all day, every day with or without makeup. And I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.